Hello, and welcome to Hyper RPG. We're doing a science show today. It's a Science Thursday. It's also like a 12-hour show where we are supporting the Hyperloop project, our Loop's submission to Hyperloop project. We have, you guys know about all this stuff. We have a contest giveaway we need to talk about right now, this second, and then we're going to get into a cool game of Paranoia. I will stop being this version of Dawn that you've come to know and love and start being dystopic. It's going to be pretty cool. But first, we have contests, giveaways actually. So we reached 7,000, right? So that means we're going to do a giveaway. And that giveaway is going to be really huge. All you need to do is be active in chat. It's going to be awesome. We got a whole bunch of stuff to give away, including this 3D printed little elephant thing, which is pretty cool and probably totally worth us reaching 7 grand. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? Hold that for me. And then we're also going to give away a whole bunch of really cool Battletech stuff. Big stack of it, like we always do when we hit these notes. We also have another giveaway. If you type Hyperloop into the chat and you are from the US and Canada, we are going to give you a supply of some variety of Soylent. How much Soylent are we giving away? Do we know? What's the... somebody will tell me. 1 month supply! Giant box. That's a lot. That's like Soylent a day. That's at least once a day, I think.
It's like February now, so...
That's... It's good. It's going to be awesome. So, do that now. I want to see... I'm watching you guys. This is great. Gee, that's a lot of Hyperloops. I love it. Keep it up, guys. It's going to be wonderful. So, as soon as you chill out for a second... No, don't chill out. Keep going. We're going to give this stuff away. We are going to move on to this game. It's going to be awesome. You guys see all of our contestants? Look at those people. I'm going to go down the line and talk to the contestants. On my right, your left, I believe, is...
Hi, I'm Andy Deporowski. I am half of Two Bards Productions, twobards.com. I'm also a voice in a couple of Dawn's upcoming games.
Star Mazer DSP.
Star Mazer DSP.
That's Cat Admiral.
That is Cat Admiral. So.
That's a really...
Vari is a friend computer. Thank you, Vari. And you are...
I'm Tony Beeman. I'm a local improviser, but maybe more importantly now, I'm on the Shadowrun Corpse End show here on Wednesday nights.
Nice. And you, in the middle, who I can't see.
Hi, I'm Jackie Dash, or Claudia. I do Rabbit Stew on this channel on 1 to 3 whenever they let me, which is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays. And then I'm also with Tony, and I play Fang on Shadowrun on Wednesdays.
That is incredible. And there's a shark, it looks like. You look like a sad shark.
Hi, I'm Sharky Lord.
That's Sharky. Awesome. Also, I'd like to point out that since Sharky is here, it seems it would be really hard for us to have you give us money for the Hyperloop initiative and summon Sharky, since Sharky's here this whole time. So I'm not going to promise anything, but I totally am going to promise you that I brought pizza along. A sentient slice of walking pizza. So everyone who wanted to get Sharky here before, who is happy that Sharky's here now, can also now summon pizza. What was the amount we were doing for pizza? For Sharky, I don't remember the amount.
When we get to 8K?
8K? 8K we summon pizza. So let's get to 8K. Because pizza is here, in the house. She's back there. She's making out with Joe. It's a real thing. They're doing it. I mean with the mouth. I saw it. It's for real. 8K, bring her out here. She'll be all flustered. Joe will be all like... discombobulated. It'll be incredible. So pizza's here. And you, at the very end, who are you?
I'm Kazuo Maeda, social media ninja.
Friend Computer welcomes a new thumper. For science.
Yeah, new thumper. For science. Bowery is a new thumper. Congratulations and thank you. That is Friend Computer. I will be listening to Friend Computer in my ear as we play this game. For those of you who don't know, we're going to be playing Paranoia as soon as this guy finishes what he was saying.
I'm Kazuo Maeda, social media ninja for all things Star Mazer and Imagos.
Nice. That's awesome. So, we're going to play a game today, guys, called Paranoia. Paranoia is a game that's been around since the 70s. It's pretty cool. I've been around since the 70s, only just the 1 year in the 70s, and I'm pretty cool, so this game must be pretty cool as well. What we're going to do is, as is the rule in Paranoia, these people have never played Paranoia and don't know what it's about. If any of you know anything about Paranoia in the chat, don't say anything, because you know how it is. You'll see that I got a bunch of bouncy bubble beverages here. I also have red pips of 2 varieties. These are important for you because what we're going to do is let you guys determine the course of this game via donation. So I've got, for these little guys here, these little pips, this is a perversity point if you're checking out old school Paranoia. But for us, today we'll call it a pip because you don't have to necessarily be perverse to have one. You have to be cool though. $50. every $50 donation will get you one of these. And you can apply this to any one of those people. Remember, this money isn't going into my pocket. It's going into an awesome Hyperloop shuttle design. So you need to do this. This is just our way of making your donation worth something cool that you can see instantly before the Hyperloop thing is done. So this is a pip. You can, at any point, donate $50. I will hand this to her. She will hand this to someone else. And they will be able to spend this to alter the course of combat for $100. That's like 2 times 50. There's this guy here. There's a big pip. This guy is worth 5 points. 5 points is pretty much the maximum roll in most cases in Paranoia. So you should definitely consider buying these if you want to see the course of this world go the way you want to see it. There's lots of stuff going on. What's going on? Luca at 72. I cannot tell you what's going on. That's against the rules, and I won't tell you. It's awesome. All right. So we also have a few other donatable items for $100. That's 100. 100. You can lobby accusations toward a player, any one of these players, which both friend computer and the other players will hear, and those accusations will absolutely need to be resolved in game by our players. So that's for $100, which is pretty awesome. My favorite is for $250, as 250. You can get a new clone for one of our players. They have 6 clones each, and they will die a lot. Once they're dead, they are dead. Ooh.
We're science!
Friend
Good.
Computer appreciates your contribution to science. What was once yours is now ours. You're welcome.
Pod people, pod people, pod people, pod people. Hashtag pod people, hashtag podfaces XX.
Nice, beautiful. So for $250, you can get new clones for anybody, because once they're all dead, once all 6 of their clones are dead, they are gone. They're not coming back. So Zach might not survive this. We also have my personal second favorite, but it's going to be really embarrassing, is I have Bouncy Bubble Beverages. Currently, I have 5 of them. I think I might even have more. For every $100 we get, if you choose, I will give a Bouncy Bubble beverage to a player of your choice, and they will have to drink it right there on the spot, the entirety of the beverage. All of it. The whole thing. All of it. This is a terrible... Do you know how big these are? I did not expect these to be this big, guys. I'm sorry. But this is new and improved Bouncy Bubble beverage. Ingredients. Deleted for security reasons. Paranoia is blah, blah, blah. Logos and whatever. Content is 100% Paranoia. You're going to love it. It's going to be awesome. So, there you go. I'm getting a very strong Wake Up Sheeple vibe here, says Kamikon Dachas. Science Lady. Loud man with a mohawk. Very nice. Thank you. I have that. Okay, so we're gonna do a thing. Each one of you players have a red die, correct? A red pen. A red outfit of some variety, but for the shark, which I can promise has red inside. You will get the only pass in the game, because people donated like $600 to have you be here. But you'll get the only pass in the game. You do not have to be red. You can be blue. But I must tell you that your blue body will not be respected by the security in our game. So you, for all intents and purposes, are red. I like those. Those are nice flippers. I know you're trying to flipper me off. I get it. But it's fine. You also have in front of you a set of cards. Those cards are representing your data pad. At any point, you can communicate with myself or directly to friend computer via data pad. What you need to do is write down your secret message, hold it up in the air, and Sally, will come running by, pick up the message, ferry it over to me. Now, there's a super important distinction to make. I am your friendly GM. I am here to help you through this game. I have to start out by saying that communism is bad and immoral and the worst thing ever. Terrorism will not be tolerated at all. Questioning my authority is terrorism and communism, and you guys definitely shouldn't question me at all. There's that. But I'm your friend, and we're going to make this work. Also, Sharky, happiness is mandatory. I want to see a smile on that face. Nice. On top of that, I am not friend computer. I'm in direct communication with friend computer, and friend computer is, well, friend computer is everything. Friend computer is what put us here in Alpha Complex. Friend computer created this beautiful, wonderful place just for us. Do you hear that? She's responding. I love it. I love you, friend computer. Hail, friend computer. She will tell me what to tell you guys. She, of course, can't speak directly to you because you're... What was that? Oh, yeah, slime. You're slime. Okay, so, interesting note, as you guys already know, but they might not know, so I have to go over with you. There are security clearances in Alpha Complex. Alpha Complex, as you all know, is here. This is where we live, in Alpha Complex. This is definitely not a bunker on the moon or under the water somewhere or off in space or maybe in some weird time inversion bubble. This is actually a utopia, a futuristic utopia made just for you, made over 100,000 years by the powers of the high programmers and friend computer. There are security clearances that you have to respect. They go as follows. This is a good time to write something down if you were going to write anything down. Oh, yes. Okay, so friend computer has informed me that the proletariat outside of Alpha Complex may need to understand the incentives one more time. Okay, friend computer, yes, hail. We have $50. We'll get a pip. This pip you can assign to any of the players. When you do so, they can spend this pip on dice rolls to augment their dice rolls, thereby changing the course of action. For $100, a red pip, a large red pip. See, look at how much bigger this is. This is more than twice the size for only twice the cost. This guy is worth 5 points to a roll that you can add to any of the players, any one of the players, and that can augment any roll in the game, and that will change dramatically the course of game flow. For $100, you can lobby an accusation against any of these players, and that accusation will be taken very seriously by myself, of course, as your friendly neighborhood Alpha Complex GM, as well as friend computer, who will do a great job in summarily punishing anybody who is accused of anything, or having their friends take care of it. That's also an interesting point. For $250, you can pay for an additional clone. Each one of these players has 6 clones, a grand total of 6 clones. They themselves are one of the clones, so they can die a grand total of 5 times. And once they die the 6th, they're done, unless you buy them another clone. And I can tell you, this is probably not going to go very well. And finally, for $100, you can choose to have a bouncy bubble beverage handed to one of our players. That player must then, on camera, for your amusement, drink the bouncy bubble beverage, which I tell you is 100% completely synthetic. Moving on. I was explaining the only rules. Yes, so the only rules that I am willing to tell you, because you guys obviously have all the training required for a troubleshooter. Oh, that's right, you're troubleshooters. Which is to say, if you see trouble, you shoot it.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, you'll notice you are... Oh, nice! Super Time contributed $250 for science! Extra clone for Sharky Lord!
Appreciates your contribution to science.
Nice! We
What was
appreciate your
once
contribution to
yours
science.
Is now ours. You're welcome.
So,
Extra
Sharky
clone
Lord,
for Sharky Lord.
somebody who's with Sharky Lord maybe needs to add to his clone list an additional clone so we can remember that he's an additional clone. Thank you very much. This is exactly what we're looking for. Let's get to security clearances. We have IR. That is infrared. That is lower than you. Yes, Sharky Lord.
There are no spots for clones on my sheet.
Please don't question me. Infrared. IR, that is one security level lower than red. Basically, infrared people are the worst people. Red people, that's you guys, the red security clearance people, mostly troubleshooters. You are all, as you remember, probably recently gotten out of the weird food vats and waste disposal units and whatever to be made a troubleshooter, given the red shirt/bandana thing you guys got now. You guys are pretty great, but for being completely useless. There are orange. Orange is one level above you. They're way better by virtue of being one level above you. There is yellows. That's Y. The yellows are like way better than you by virtue of being 2 levels higher than you. And at this point, even mentioning a yellow is probably treasonous by your security clearance. So keep that in mind. There are green people. These aren't actually green people, just people with green security clearance. These people are not touchable by you. They're super incredible. There's blue, indigo, violet, and ultraviolet. I have an ultraviolet die determining my high programmer status. By the way, I'm your GM because I'm a high programmer. All those people, you can ignore them because they are so much higher than you that you don't actually technically exist when compared to them. So keep that in mind. This is super important. Let's see, anybody say something interesting? Nothing. Oh, wait. Sharky Lord isn't good enough to be a commie. Oh, that's pretty nice. Sharky Lord is too unique to be a filthy commie spy. So as you guys know, Alpha Complex, the world you live in. It's a giant, sprawling megacity. made by Friend Computer, as said before, to protect you from filthy communist bastards. Now, what's really cool about Friend Computer is against this this communist insurgents, Friend Computer has set up a brilliant system whereby everyone's work is shared among everyone else, whereby all food and value is shared intercommunally, and this will allow us to unite and fight the communist horde. This is one of those wonderful things. So what happens is each one of you were, as I said previously, an infrared. You have been taken, each one of you, from your food vat or wherever. It says somewhere on your sheet what you used to do. In fact, let's address that. What did you used to do, sir, on the left? I don't know your name. I don't even care. What's your name?
My name is Thump R, Fan R.
Thump R Fan. Nice. I like it. Thumper Fan. So Thump, where were you previous?
Previously, Armed Forces, military.
No, that's actually your group. What was before that? You have something else? No?
Just R6.
You came out of a food vat. That's awesome. You were born of a food vat. You were asked to meet outside of a briefing room. You were given some red armor, some good stuff to carry around, and you are now meeting outside the meeting room. You're waiting there right now. Well, Sharky Lord, what is your name? Sharky Lord. What is your character name? Not, of course, your shark name.
Vlad the Pimpaler?
Vlad the Pimpaler. That's not actually. Vlad, that's not actually a Paranoia name. Is that a Vampire the Masquerade character sheet?
Yes.
This is going to be complicated.
Yes, I am a pretty boss.
I see. Vlad the Pimpaler, the pretty boss. Okay. Silver contributed 100 for science.
Friend
Please let
Computer
Claudia have a drink,
appreciates
a
your
large drink.
contribution to science.
She looks
What
thirsty.
was once yours is now ours. You're welcome.
Please let Claudia have a drink.
Oh,
A
I'm
large
sorry.
drink. She looks thirsty.
I am not Claudia. I am Anne.
But you're also Claudia. We know.
I am
this.
also
They
Claudia,
know
yes,
this.
yes. Okay.
So that must be. Well, I can. Actually, before you drink that, what is your character name and where did you go? Who is your daddy?
I am
and what
Anne.
did you do? You're Anne.
I do everything.
What's your full
Perfectly.
name? I need to hear your full designation. Anne R.
Oh, Anne R. Key. Oh,
And where were you before this?
not here, but now I am here. 100% for you.
That's the best answer. You, sir.
Yes, I am Dexter Gunn.
Dexter Gunn.
I worked for Cola Burger Nom Nom Trio.
Nice. And now you're a troubleshooter. Don't
Yes.
fuck it up.
Yes,
You, sir. Who are you?
I'm Ham Our Time.
M.R.
Somehow
Time.
not in prison for tax evasion, but I'm here.
Erson contributed $100 for science. Friend
Friend
Computer. It is
Computer
we're going to
appreciates
listen
your
to it.
contribution to
For
science.
science.
What was once yours is now ours. You're welcome.
Friend computer, it has come to my attention that Sharky Lord may be a shark. Are sharks not commies? Can it even use the bathrooms that you have set up to relieve our waste? Sharky Lord must be stopped because it can't use toilets. Hashtag Shia Was Poops.
All right, guys. So before we've even started the game, an accusation has been made. This is cool. This will let us learn how to manage the mechanics of the game. Sharky Lord, also known as Vlad the Pimpaler, has been called out. All of you, by the way, are meeting outside the same room that Thump was meeting outside of you. We're all called for the same meeting. You're outside of a large meeting area. It's covered in really awesome Perspex glass, surrounded by giant monolithic concrete structures. There are giant tube vehicles, most of them via the rLoop project, going all around us. It's huge. You're artificially lit. It's this giant monolithic dystopian place. It's beautiful. It's probably the most beautiful thing in the world. You stand together, but your little PDAs blink. Toot, 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 toot. Every single one of them. There is a general alert. The general alert is one of your members, known as Vlad the Pimpaler, may not in fact be a troubleshooter, but may instead be a shark.
What?
It's true, and the sharks apparently don't manage waste appropriately. Let's see, what was it? Man, I don't remember, but something to do with, I mean, being a shark is good enough for me, man. It seems like we need to do something about it. So this is how actions take place in Paranoia. I will ask each of you what your action is. You can do your action outside by telling me, or you can do it secretly by writing a thing down, and we will resolve this one at a time. So first thing we will do is declare our actions. You, sir, I'll start with you. You've just seen on your PDA that the shark may in fact be a shark. Vlad the Impaler is not the beautiful red-shirted troubleshooter that you grew to know and love in the last 13 seconds, but is in fact probably a fucking shark. What are you gonna do?
I yell out for my team to grab him.
Okay, so we have frozen time. He will, when we execute, yell out for his team to grab him. We will get to you last, Shark. Anne, what is it you will do?
Anne will then interrogate him and ask him very directly, are you a shark?
This is good. You, sir. Next.
Yes, I will use every bit of my knowledge of the outdoor world to determine if this is in fact a shark that swims in the ocean.
Hold on. Stand by. Yes, I'm sorry, I did hear correctly. Did you mention the outside world?
I've heard there are places out there.
Out where?
Not in Alpha Complex. Terrible
hold you
places
in-
full of communists and
Hold
sharks.
on, I'm here. Yes, no, yes, friend computer. He did imply that there was an outside of Alpha Complex.
I don't.
Yes, chat, you are correct. Rutro is right. Outdoors, treason, communist, commie, Dex is boned. Dex might be boned. I'm kind of shocked that you would speak to an ultraviolet this way. We will resolve this in a moment. You, sir, Ham, what do you plan on doing?
As the only non-bot in the party that isn't probably a shark, knowing what I know about sharks, I'm going to go ahead and just cut a slash in my hand and see if he goes into a blood rage.
I like this. So let's execute our actions. You, do your thing.
Grab him!
And
Are you a shark?
you.
No.
And you. You're
Does this
cutting
sm-
yourself.
Does this smell funny? No, not you. Not you.
All right, so Shark, or I'm sorry, Vlad, do me a favor. You are going to roll for blood rage. As you'll notice on your sheet, you actually have a blood rage. No, because you're a vampire.
For science!
Science.
Oh man. Okay, so that's another
Computer
$100.
appreciates your contribution to science. What was once yours is now ours. You're welcome.
I saw Sharky Lord enjoying a bubbly drink and bad-mouthing the GM. He is clearly a communist.
This is a giant mess.
Hashtag Evo the corp that cares about Sharky.
Oh my god, this is the worst. Okay, so first things first, let's roll for your blood rage.
14.
14, did you say?
Yes, sir.
You go into a terrible blood rage and attempt to eat Hamar's hand. But luckily, I want Anne and Thump to roll for strength or whatever. Agility. Let's say agility because you're gonna be fast. Roll for agility.
Sir, where is that skill?
Roll for agility. Did you roll? What's your number?
6.
6. Do me a favor. Go turn her dice to 1. Awesome. What did you roll, sir?
1.
1. You guys both. That's perfect. That's a critical success. You managed to hold back Sharky from the blood rage. I would like to actually hand Sally. Would you do me a favor and hand this to Ham for his ingenious attempt to draw out the commie bastards among us, though we don't know who the commie bastards are. And you, sir, Dex,
Yes.
we need to address something.
Yes.
It seems as though you've been discussing what you've called. Let me see the outside world. I'd like you to explain using a roll. Actually, let me do a roll here. I have to consult my manual. I apologize. This is a weird moment. I don't know what to do here.
Whoa!
Look through this giant manual. It's a book. It's got a book in here. Stand by. I apologize, guys. This is.
This is unheard of. There's so many communists. Disgusting.
Oh, found it. Okay, yes. No. So a giant, giant chunk of metal. It's actually like a trapezoidal giant chunk of metal with some etchings, some esoteric etchings in it. Actually comes whooshing from the ceiling at a very high velocity and crushes you to death. Yeah. So you have died.
Shit!
Yes. Luckily for all of you, you're covered in his blood, but it's red.
It's fine!
Is that going to be a
You've not left your security
No.
clearance. It's all good. As you guys get ready to go as you guys get ready to go inside, a giant sort of perspex glass cylindrical tube comes up through the floor about 4 feet to the group's left, and inside of it is a copy of Dex.
Hey guys.
With all the memories and equipment that you had before, including the memory about how you talked about the outside that one time. This is probably not the right thing to do. So, yeah. You guys are outside this thing. Would you like to meet each other or discuss anything, or would you like to just go right on in? Starting with what?
Did we not take care of the shark, sir?
I'm sorry, was there a problem with the shark?
No. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Is there a problem with the shark now that we're all covered in
All
blood?
good.
Yeah.
The blood's red. You're fine. You look
Okay.
good. Look good to me, at least.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't. Hold on. Let me check.
Are you?
Yeah, blood's fine. Blood
Okay,
is
hold on.
actually very, very good. You want to watch out because some scrub bots will be showing up shortly to clean up what was left of Dex, and they don't really distinguish between biomass. So you might want to leave the area as soon as possible. You have right now in front of you a giant door of perspex glass, inside of which is a meeting area, a waiting area where you'll go to get your mission briefing. Outside of that, on the opposite side of that door, is a giant concrete bridge that goes on as far as the eye can see. Also in front of you is Dex's leftover bits, kind of crushed by a giant multi-ton metal device, as well as the hum of scrub bots from afar. They'll probably come up from underneath you, so I would watch out. Oh, and there's also, of course, the perspex cylinder.
Can we leave? Should we leave? Should we leave? Okay.
That sounds like a great plan.
Yeah,
I think so.
we'll catch up somewhere else.
Ketchup is red. I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
Unless
let's-
it's that
Ketchup,
weird
okay,
green
yeah.
ketchup.
Yeah, yeah.
Ketchup, it's fine.
Oh,
Came
yeah,
out a while ago. It's the worst.
yeah.
I know it's supposed to taste like regular ketchup. Super didn't taste like regular ketchup. Tastes
I'm still a
like
little worried about wearing
So,
you.
where would you guys like to go? You probably have 3 seconds to tell me before I just start murdering bras.
Onto the bridge.
Onto the bridge. You're going to leave your mission area and walk toward the bridge. You do so. And as you, I mean, you're going obviously alone because they have not told me what they want to do.
We are joining him in the bridge.
Joining him on the bridge. What about Sharky? And 3 of you are going onto the bridge. 2 of you, oh, wait,
Reluctantly.
numbers.
Reluctantly.
2
doesn't
of you
matter.
are going inside,
Okay,
2 of you are
that's-
going onto the bridge.
Yeah.
Straight.
Mind.
You're going
I
to the bridge.
Wait, am I stronger than you?
Nope.
Never mind.
Ha!
I'm going with her.
What did you roll?
14.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, Dex.
I have a note.
Okay, so he's going to send a note into his PDA. You are going to...
I still got my hands on Sharky. I'm going in.
You're holding on to Sharky at this point.
Yes.
I don't see that.
Cool, man. Everything's cool.
All right, that's better. Thank you.
Like,
Still
we
nothing.
resolved the whole issue.
So you have split your group. 3 of you are going onto the bridge. 2 of you. Oh, wait.
Reluctantly.
Numbers.
Reluctantly.
2
doesn't
of you
matter.
are going inside.
Okay,
2 of you are
that's-
going onto the bridge.
Yeah.
Straight.
I don't know why we're running away. They're just people.
pretty
I'm
Just
just.
people.
pretty excited about this mission
I'm
briefing.
waiting for them to clear, and then we'll go back to the room and
Dex,
wait
would
for
you do me a
orders.
favor?
But they're just
And
people. They're not
roll
dangerous.
a sneaking.
Yeah, that's gonna be higher than my sneaking.
What did you roll?
A 12.
Rolled a 12. What is your sneaking?
4.
Yeah, you failed miserably. So as you guys are walking toward the bridge, Dex decides to bolt past you back toward the perspex glass, yelling all the while, "Haha, you don't see me!" But you totally see him. So now there are 3 of you at the perspex glass, 2 of you going toward the bridge. We will resolve the bridge
Really happy
first
about this.
because you're going toward.
I can't be alone.
As I said previously, as you two near the bridge, the hum of the scrub bots is coming very, very quickly. It's getting louder and louder, and from below the bridge, much like Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 1987 classic Predator, they've been under the bridge the whole time. They're climbing up around the bridge very quickly, and they start to move toward you. Biomass alerts blazing.
I start screaming at
You,
these
I'm
new
sorry. So you guys are at the perspex glass. This is going to be wonderful. You want to enter the perspex glass to enter the mission briefing room. This is good. Dex is along with you. Oh my gosh, we have another $100 for science.
One
Let's see
computer
what this
appreciates
is.
your contribution to science. What was once yours is now ours. You're welcome.
Hashtag Shiawaz would like to remind everyone that all mutants should display their yellow stripe at all time. Sharky is clearly a mutant on account of being a shark, and yet he is not displaying his yellow stripe.
So this is very true. As you all know from being in Alpha Complex, if you are a registered mutant, which there are so few of that there are no mutations in Alpha Complex,
No.
and those mutations that only occur due to communist incursion, and there are no communists in Alpha Complex, so there's nothing to worry about. But if you were, in fact, a registered mutant, you'd have a yellow band, and I do note that Sharky has no yellow band.
What if you are an unregistered mutant?
There's no such thing.
Also, there's while we work this out, there is
Hypothetical.
there is a tiny potato raid by Erika Ishii right now going on in the chat. Tiny potato raid. There's a lot of tiny potatoes. Do we do a thing for tiny potato raids? I don't know, but there you go. Whoop. All right. So yes, you had a question or a comment or a concern. Is that complete? Is that done? I want to see that that's done. That's done.
That's done.
Good
Well,
job.
Kind of.
As requested.
Vlad the Pimpaler, what did you have to say?
I was merely stating a hypothetical question that what if it was an unregistered mutant, would they still need to display proper markings?
There are no unregistered mutants in.
Purely hypothetical, purely hypothetical.
I would believe that if there were unregistered mutants, they would be taken care of by their fellow troubleshooters at any point.
I know you're worried about me because I'm a shark, but he's real dumb.
So is your argument that if you were a mutant, you'd have the yellow, and since you don't have the yellow, you're obviously not a mutant?
No, in this hypothetical situation, if there was to be a mutant that did not have a yellow, could you argue, given that the rules state only registered mutants have to have the yellow stripe, that an unregistered mutant may not have to have the yellow stripe present?
You could definitely argue that as it is fact, but I'd also like to point out that an unregistered mutant is treasonous and must die.
Of course.
Okay. So, I would like to do something. I would like to have, let's see. First off, Anne and Dex both roll a sleight of hand because I see the thing happening.
No. 12 instead of 4.
Wow, could you roll a sleight of hand for me?
Dex?
Dex?
10 instead of 4.
Oh, wow. Okay, nothing happened. Dex and Vlad the Pimpaler, I would like you to throw intimidations for me. One of you is a shark, so I might change that.
13 and 4.
13 against 4.
18 and 5.
3 against 4. You succeed as being a shark. That's wonderful. I along with friend computer, agree with your assessment that Dex is pretty dumb, as you said earlier. So thank you.
Real stupid.
You might want to keep an eye on Dex during your current situation because I know that you guys are probably going to work together. But let's also resolve the situation that you two are in.
Yes.
Wherein you're going to be attacked by a bunch of scrub bots who want to clean the
Scrub is clean.
This isn't what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a crazy bot trying to drag me off while all these like little janitor people are coming up.
Huh.
So
I don't know what that means. Perhaps you could all make something of that. You, sir, are you entering that room? You'll notice I'm jumping away from them so as to let them get eaten by the bots and deal with you guys.
Well, we should.
Because they're not doing anything. They're just...
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't want to go out of turn. That would be wrong.
Right, okay.
Instead, I would like to...
Time's up, sir. What are you going to do?
We're going in.
You're going in.
taking him
So
with me.
3 of you are
Where
going
does he
in.
go?
2 of you
Still
are
coming with me.
standing looking dumbly at a giant army of bots. Yes, Anne.
I would like to use my vehicle programming to reprogram the scrub bots so that they don't eat me.
That's wonderful. Roll it.
I did it. I got my skill is 14 and I roll a 6.
That is incredible. If only there were vehicles around, you would have been able to program them. That's awesome.
For science.
President appreciates your contribution to science. What was once yours is now ours. You're welcome.
Large Pip or Sharky Lord, how did he not die first? Question mark. Hail friend computer, hashtag Kirby crew.
Nice. Kirby crew. Aragorn gives a large pip
Shark attack.
to Sharky Lord, also known as Vlad the Pimpaler. So
Vlad the
Pimpaler. Okay. So you are now messing with robots, and that's not good. That's not good. That's not good.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's okay, because at the same time, I'm going to use my demolition against you.
We have
as
broken
boss.
$8,000. Woo! Doing so, you then know that as soon as summoned, pizza will appear because we broke $8,000. So we will find a pizza for you, and pizza will show up as a sentient, dancing chunk of pizza. Very awesome. But
Let's give away.
What?
Giveaway.
There's another giveaway.
Wow!
What? So be active in the chat for giveaway power.
Oh, I'm demolishing you.
I am
I'm sorry.
currently
No,
checking
it's
the
fine.
thing.
I
That's
don't
not
need
good.
that.
That's not good. That's not good. There we go. Okay, so your left leg is chewed off by one of the bots as you tinker with a bunch of other bots. You are now bleeding profusely onto the concrete. Well, they stand and slightly smirk at you from the Perspex glass. I would like to note, people at home, we have not yet entered the mission briefing room.
So
Alt Johnson Issa is our giveaway winner. Congratulations for being so fucking cool. So you were saying,
Wait a second. I won my move where I attempt to demolish this bot that's holding on to me.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you just order me to give you something?
Oh,
Is
no,
that
she
what-
did. She raised my hand.
Did that actually happen?
So, she
Well,
raised my hand.
hold on a sec.
Well, well.
Really
Do
glad
not
there's glass
leave
between
me.
us and that leg that just got chewed off.
From bots.
No reason.
No blood rage for you today?
No reason at all. Just pretty good thing that there's glass between us and that missing leg.
Yeah.
No reason.
This is for
Hello.
Ham.
Friend Computer welcomes a new thumper. For science.
Pale Horse 64. Welcome to the
science.
Jimbo Thumper. Oh my God! Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. We have a piece of sentient pizza. This is for $8,000. Pizza has shown up. Pizza, I wouldn't mind terribly if you were to join them over there.
That's
Pace around, make comments, see stuff. You can come back here at any point. Actually, it seems like Sally went away for a moment. You could be my fairy. You could
Yup.
go back and forth. Okay, could you go get that from that
the
gentleman?
thing?
Yeah, that thing from him. Yeah. We have pizza, guys. She's Pizza.
Pizza.
Now, go
Pizza.
check out She's Pizza online at she's.pizza. Yes, that's a real URI. You should check it out. Notice I said URI and not URL because I didn't specify the. Who cares? Check out it there. All right. So you were asked to roll a projectile weapons, and you must beat 90. You rolled, in fact, an 8. So in attempting to shoot something, I don't know. I think it was just your attitude. You end up shooting yourself directly in the head, thereby wasting one of your red laser tubes. You are now currently attached to a corpse.
Oh no! I need to touch someone!
Believe it. But luckily for
Friend
you,
Computer appreciates your contribution to science. What was once yours is now ours. You're welcome.
Friend Computer, I would like to suggest anyone caught with a large pip is a commie. Because they are trying to change the results of rolls. Why are they rolling? Are they changing the decisions of Friend Computer? Hashtag Shiawa's happiness is Friend Computer.
I love you guys. You guys are the very best guys. Listen to me. I would like to point out that if any among you were to find anybody using a large pip, you might want to question
Yeah,
that person's.
that sounds fair.
So though they might want to augment a roll with their red pip, they might also come into some terrible danger in doing so. So, and you are connected to a corpse, but you are also saved. Though you're laying on the ground with one of your legs mostly chewn off. Chewn
Yeah.
is not a word. Another one.
Science!
Science!
Claudia,
Friend Computer
prepare.
appreciates your contribution to science.
deliver this to Claudia.
What was once yours is now ours. You're welcome.
Bouncy bubble beverage.
people on
For
the
Claudia,
planet
she
Earth.
still looks thirsty.
Oh, Aronuk has given Claudia $100 worth of bouncy bubble beverage for her face. It's gonna be incredible.
Hard to hold your knees together to keep
Yeah,
them
this
being
is
when
awesome.
you
If,
only
if
have
Claudia
one.
has to leave at some point to urinate, we will allow
It's
her
fine.
to do so.
It's fine, not.
I don't know if you know this, but Claudia weighs all of 77 pounds. I do not know if she's going to be able to drink all of this stuff, but make it happen. I want
fine.
at least
This is
$300
dinner.
more dollars from you.
And lunch.
It's gonna be awesome. So, Claudia, luckily for you, while you're drinking your bouncy bubble
Yes.
beverage, your B3, all of those scrub bots have been alerted to the fact that there's a new death away from you. So they have turned themselves from devouring your body to devour the biomass that was once, what is his name? Ham R Time.
Don't worry, it's going to take a while.
It's
Ham
cool.
R Time, luckily for him, now appears in a Perspex glass polyceramide 2.
Okay.
No, I'm over by the 2. You
No,
can't grab
where's
me.
the 2?
Friend Computer appreciates your contribution to science. What was once yours
great.
is now
You
ours.
guys ready for this?
You're
Prepare.
welcome.
Hashtag Renraku found 2 clones for Shark Lord. He's gonna need them.
2 clones for Shark Lord. That means he's an additional 2 clones. That means that was $500 just appeared. Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks,
That's
Red Rock.
awesome. So, the scrub bots are now devouring what was previously Hammer Time's body. Hammer Time showed up in a tube minus 1 clone. You guys are marking your clones,
Yes.
right? This is very important. Outside of the Perspex class with these people.
I'm-
So you are alone in a sea of robots, which makes me think that you are the minority. And minorities in Alpha Complex are obviously bad. We're gonna
No,
move
it's
on.
fine. I thought I was with someone who was trustworthy.
Right.
I suppose not. I will go meet my trustworthy compadres by dragging myself.
All right, so you're gonna drag yourself across the bridge.
Yep.
I
At a
would
speed
suggest-
faster than the scrub bots.
Yes.
Okay, so let's roll an agility for me.
Sure. 15 out of 10. So, no.
You don't have any pips or anything, right? Like, cause I don't know. How many do you have?
Well, how much do pips change? It's only
They
one,
changed
right?
one, 1 point.
Yeah,
So you-
no.
Ah,
Look,
Yeah.
shark friend, there's a person with a bloody stump.
luckily for you, of your body mass, one of your legs is longer than the other, so they only begin to devour the one leg. You guys are standing outside of a Perspex glass window. You haven't yet entered. It's a giant big door. There's a girl on or a person. Sorry, gender is not.
Gender
really a
is not
thing.
allowed.
It's you know, you all have them maybe, but it's illegal.
How do I know who to be afraid of if I can't tell?
Exactly right. Exactly right. On that note, there is a human thing, a troubleshooter, luckily spilling red all over the bridge, making it thereby safe for you to walk on. Toward you, what do you do? Luke Yuki is a friend computer. Welcome, Luke Yuki. What is it you guys do?
I'm
Let's
pretty-
start actually with this end now, the newborn.
Yeah, I join the people going into the briefing
You were already
room.
with them, and the
Then
two came up
I'm
next to
gonna
them.
stay with them.
He's gonna stand
I'm going
there.
to ignore.
Very active troubleshooter.
The
I like it.
weird-
It sounds like you were grown out of a fucking vat for a really good reason, mostly standing there. You, Sir Dex, what did you want to do?
I stand far away from the possible shark communist next to the new guy and wait for my orders.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Claudia, what is it that you? I'm sorry, Anne. What is it that you're scraping along?
I'm scraping myself
I
by.
understand. This is very good.
Yeah, I'm thinking it is pretty non-alpha-like to leave a fellow troubleshooter. on
I
the
totally
ground.
agree with you, 100%. Shark Lord, what are you doing? Vlad the Pimpaler.
I'm going to manipulate Thump here into being my new confidant and thinking that I am the coolest individual.
So you're going to have a conversation with the gentleman.
Yes.
I would like you to roll a manipulation against his intelligence. Please roll your intelligence, Mr. Thump. I will augment your rolls. Oh, nice. Did you roll or
Yeah, 16.
against?
a 10 on 8.
Do these dice actually go below 10? Is this a thing? You
But
get-
Write it down.
Oh, okay. No, excellent. Cool. And you, sir, Thumper, are you having difficulties?
I have no intelligence.
Your intelligence is nil. Cool. So that means I will call you an intelligence of 1. So if you rolled below 1, then you will have succeeded. If not, then you have failed. It seems like Sharky will now have an appropriate time to attempt to manipulate you. Now, keep in mind, whatever he says is very weighty. Go ahead and say something really interesting to him.
that whole thing that happened earlier, you definitely don't believe any of it, and you actually think I'm a pretty rad dude that you're going to follow to the end on this one.
Silazen, thank you.
That's something a pretty rad dude would say. Alright, okay.
So you guys are now super bros, standing outside of Perspex Glass. It has now been how many minutes? I don't know. Lots of minutes. You have not yet gotten your mission briefing. I love it.
Is there a mission briefing pizza? Can we feed the robot things that are eating the human dead people that are maybe not human pizza? I think it's a good suggestion.
If we had pizza, we would eat pizza. Can you please give this to I wish I had a little camera. I would show you guys exactly what I'm it's fine. It's totally cool. Anyway,
We can do that.
Can we?
Make it happen. There's
Friend computer, I would like to have delivered to me a small camera that I might show secret messages to. If that can happen at some point, send minions. I'd like minions if we can do that.
sir. Oh,
For science!
for science.
Up for science!
Mr.
Friend
Washington.
Computer appreciates your contribution to science.
fucked
What
up,
was once
guys.
yours is now ours. You're welcome.
Claudia, how can you still be thirsty? Hashtag Aries.
Friend Computer, we are running out of bouncy bubble beverage. We need more.
It was almost done.
Vanderly contributes
Friend Computer appreciates your
$656.
contribution to science.
What?
What was once yours is now ours.
Let's hear it.
You're welcome.
$656 from the chat voted match donations on who would die first. Give that toward whatever Sharky Lord can have in pips.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Wait.
Use the Sharky Lord, please. I think we have a clear dominator potentially of this game. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. Please take your headset off and blow up your ears for a second. We have just gone over 9,000!
Why is everybody
I'm
yelling?
sorry. Friend Computer, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! Good job. Lady, that's
Giveaway.
another giveaway.
Give him
You
two
don't have to
giveaways.
on it.
You didn't do one?
Please be active in the chat. Vanderleest, you are incredible. You're an incredible human being. Remember, guys, this isn't going, we're a pass-through. This is going to science, which is awesome. I love you guys. I love that you love science so much. People said, would you do a Paranoia game? I was like, I don't know if people will care and give us all kinds of money and stuff. And look at you. You're doing it. And I love you. And we get to kill these people. And it's going to be so... We have a piece of pizza. We have to get more of this beverage. And I need a little camera. So, where were we? I think what was happening was... Oh, yes. The scrub bots have completely devoured Anne. Because you guys were busy talking about dumb shit instead. So, they're satisfied with the blood. They've devoured all the blood on the corridor bridge thing. That's all gone, and Anne, in a hail of screams and bouncy bubble beverage, is now dead. Luckily for you, you have clones, as we've
Yeah,
established.
no, this one's perfect hair and still one of these
Has
clutched
an
in
empty
hand.
stomach and is ready for more bouncy bubble beverage. Ladies and gentlemen, Cribwitch is our winner for the
Hello.
contest. Thank you very
Friend
much.
Computer welcomes a new
Alaskan
bumper
Gangster, welcome to the
for
Jimbo.
science.
Thank you for the follow. Awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's keep this up. Computer, I would like to have more bouncy bubble beverage delivered to my person that we might gain a lot of money and lose one Claudia probably.
It's cool. I got 2 down.
Nice.
It's fine.
So please,
It's fine.
deliver more. And I'd like, and also,
Wait, did I wake up in the same area as everyone else?
you have shown up now by the Perspex glass. All of you at this point are standing
I need
outside
this.
of a large Perspex glass wall window thing with a door in it that is labeled Mission Briefing Center, which, if you remember from a few clones ago, a few minutes ago, a few bouncy bubble beverages ago, you are meant to go to at some point. So, yes, Sharky.
I wouldn't say
sir.
anything.
I would like to bite off the arm that is grabbing me for no unknown reason because it makes me very uncomfortable.
I need to
with
keep
that,
my
I
eye-
instinctively just reach down and chomp off the arm.
Oh, that's fine. Do me a favor and roll a. Let's see. What would be good? What would be the best for this? I want you to roll a medical. Actually,
Me?
no, not you.
Oh.
I'm assuming that you don't want to be treasonous, and thus you don't want to irrevocably damage this troubleshooter. You just
Medicine?
want to be medicine. Medicine will do. Oh yes, you have a weird character sheet.
Yes.
I'm gonna need that. You need to go collect those. So those are our pips. You have made it and have effectively bitten off Anne R. Key's arm.
Ah! I would like to accuse, because why would he want to bite on my arm unless he wants to get away and do something illegal?
These were delivered to.
Don't fucking touch me!
I got your back.
No,
So-
there's no way someone would want to bite off my arm unless they were going to do something illegal and they didn't want to be contained.
Well, I'd like to address this. This is a good point to
sounds
notice.
like
Your fellow troubleshooters, outside of the mission briefing that you were legally meant to be at like 14 hours ago, has just eaten the arm off of one of the other troubleshooters. It is interesting note. The blood was entirely red. Both the blood she was spilling and the blood he is now covered in, completely red.
I would still like to accuse him
Of?
of being a traitor because the only reason why he'd want to bite my arm off is to be alone.
I'm sorry, and this sort of accusation is very serious, and we
Yeah.
need some kind of proof that he would be that this is some sort of traitorous act.
Oh, only mutants can bite off arms? And he does not have a yellow stripe.
I would like to test this theory. Mr. Thump R, would you do me a favor and roll 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 a man? I don't know. This is so good. I have an idea. It's going to be so nice. Roll an agility against
You got it, bro.
Anne's agility.
I'm working on it.
Wait,
got it, bro.
okay, just a second. I can't.
This is good. This is very good.
Oh, 7 to
Crit.
5.
My agility's better.
What did she roll?
1.
1. Okay. So you begin to attempt to chew off her arm to make my point. Her other arm.
But I was so good. I
Yes.
dodged.
Excellent. We are at 9,600 right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are making mad progress. Thank you, guys. I love you. But at 10,000, something special happens. Sharky, will you explain what happens at 10,000?
I don't mind if I do. At $10,000, we are going to be getting the crash test dummy that is used in the Hyperloop competition with rLoop as a new member of the Hyper RPG studio, and it will replace Kirby as a host.
Oh my effing Lord. $10,000. We're almost there. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make this happen. Remember, guys, once we get
Thanks for buying
to
my phone.
to
Yeah, man.
15,000, we've successfully
I got
funded
your
these
back.
people.
That's
This
not
is-
fine, thank you.
This is for science. We're having fun, but imagine the future we are diving into right now. The Hyperloop is an incredible. Go to the Googles, go to the links that are probably all over. Check out the Hyperloop. Check out our team. Check out the Reddit AMA when it comes up in a little bit. We're gonna go to the AMA and you can listen to some Ask Me Anything answers, and then we'll come back to us. I know we're gonna break. Oh, that's a thing. Before we break, one of these people has to die. That's the thing that's gonna
I
happen.
accused and I dodged.
So you accused Sharky. He tried to valiantly prove a theory that failed, and you now want to lobby some sort of
wait.
formal complaint.
I absentmindedly gnaw on her other arm.
Nice. Go for it. Do me a favor. Roll an agility.
Do I have to roll 1 too?
Nope.
I rolled a 16. My agility is 1.
Your agility is That goes
Question,
for
good
Dex.
sir. Am I allowed to spend my points on other people? If they
Oh, of course.
if they are
Oh, of
bros?
course. Of course.
Okay, not for him, he's an idiot, but it's my bro, per se.
Friend
Yes.
Computer appreciates your contribution to science.
Eber
What was
contributed
once yours
2501.
is now ours.
Do
You're
not
welcome.
eat my arm.
Can't you feel M circling, honey? Can't you feel M swimming around? You got fins to the left, fins to the right, and you're the only bait in town.
Yeah, nice. Beautiful. That was a $25 donation. That doesn't buy you anything out there, but it does buy the Hyperloop $25.01 closer to getting completed, the Hyperloop shuttle team. So that's good. We would like to know what you're going. You attempted to know. What did you roll?
Oh, I rolled a 16. My agility is 1.
You rolled a complete failure. Sir, what are you doing?
I am standing here absolutely confused at what these crazy. I think they're entertainment.
I would like to
bots.
get this straight. You started by coming back to life and standing there, and now when it comes to you again, you're going to continue to.
Well, no, I'm going to go into the briefing room as the only person who really should in this group because I don't think sharks are allowed. But all these bots can just keep doing
What's
whatever
with
the
the
hell they want.
accusation?
We have also not proven that he is in fact a
He
mutant.
bit
or a
off my
shark.
arm.
Sorry,
That seemed
someone else
perfectly
tried
logical
to bite
to me
you.
at the
2
time.
other people tried to bite
Yeah,
you.
they didn't succeed because they're not
I
mutants.
don't even know that sharks exist.
Yeah.
bots be
Wait,
crazy.
so how do I go through with this accusation?
Lodge a formal complaint via computer.
Great.
You have your the little arm pad right there.
Oh,
There's a
no,
form
it was
on there.
eaten off.
Fill it out. You're gonna what?
It was eaten off.
Oh,
It's-
well,
it's in my
it seems
stomach.
like you're shit out of luck to me. I'm sorry. I wish you could. You might be able to convince one of your
Yeah,
other
that's what I'm
teammates
about to do.
to,
Can I, like,
You can use
Mox
bootlicking,
Con?
but that
What
doesn't
is
really
chutzpah?
work. Chutzpah.
Yeah, what is that?
Chutzpah. It's your chutzpah. It's like your force of will.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my chutzpah
Okay.
on him
On
so
Dex.
he does
Dex is
exactly
gonna
what
do
I
some
wanna do.
intelligence, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, Dex, do you know what I need you to do? I need you to roll your anti-chutzpah. If you can.
Okay. I want to enter a complaint.
Oh, go no!
My complaint is that
lost her
Anarchy fed her friend computer approved device to a fellow troubleshooter.
Ooh, this is a very, very serious offense.
The hell? You're not as dumb as I thought.
I am
No,
not
wait,
sure
it
this
was
is...
not. Did it land on that? Yeah. I'm in trouble then.
So, what did you roll on your chutzpah?
My chutzpah is 8 and I rolled a 17.
Huh.
Yeah.
You effectively talked to the Perspex glass. You, sir, want to lodge a very cool formal complaint. I would like you to do me the favor of rolling an oratory. Convince me, sir. Convince me.
I rolled a 5, so I will use that to lower it to
What
a
the-
4. My oratory is a 4, and I say, well, actually, as it turns out, the
Science! Stand by, sir.
Friend
We have
computer
incoming
appreciates your
message.
contribution to science. What was once yours is now ours. You're welcome.
Yes.
Hashtag
this is-
Luxing thinks that Anne seems to know a lot about the rules. Knowing the rules is treason.
So this
Wow.
this is a $100 lodged accusation. I would, from this point forward, sir, make sure to include that accusation in your pitch to me with your oratory. It seems like we might be able to work something out.
and I didn't hear that who it was lodged at.
Wuxing.
Wuxing. It was lodged at Wuxing?
Anne.
That was me.
Anne.
Yeah. And Wuxing lodged an
yes.
accusation that Anne seems to know a lot about the rules.
Friend computer, we are newly read, and most of us know little about what's going on. But this troubleshooter beside me, who says she's newly read, has known where her approved device was and fed it to one of her fellow troubleshooters for
She
a
did.
reason
She put it right in my mouth.
I did not understand.
Huh.
It was very uncomfortable. She shoved it right in.
Fair. I understand. You, sir, roll in agility. Not you. Dex. I like this.
5 with a 13.
Nice.
Yeah.
You enter the room. You guys are still outside. It's very nice. I would like you to do me a very quick favor and roll an energy weapons. Actually, do you have on your person a red laser tube? Your laser device with a red laser tube should be under your equipment.
I have a laser pistol body
That sounds good. You have a tube?
and a. It does not say 2.
Okay, well, that's your equipment right there. I'm going to give you a chance. You
Okay.
can take matters into your own hands here, so you can earn yourself some pretty nice clout with Friend Computer by taking care of this commie, pinko, bastard, mutant, alien scum that you have accused of being so. But your laser body does not have a tube, thus you can't fire it. So doing this is not effective. You have a bunch of stuff, though. What would you like to do? Seems like you might be able to do something.
I would like to push her into the glass.
You're going to press her up against the glass.
That
Good.
seems
Whoa!
very ineffective.
Fun to me. All right, we're going to push her up against the glass. Roll in agility. Both of you roll in agility for
You
me.
just have that.
Wait, I can't reach with my no arm.
It's fine.
I
Roll a
did not.
1.
Was not
My
successful.
agility is 1.
It was not successful.
Well, 1 is critical success. You have successfully pressed her up against the glass. You, sir, what are you doing? He's entered a room.
Think we should eat the other arm?
Nah. Oh yeah, pushed.
It would be my honor to allow you to eat that other arm.
All right, I'm gonna try again. Go after that arm.
You're gonna go after Adar's.
I
She's
have to
being
prove a
held up
point to my
against.
bro.
She's being held up against a wall right now, or up against a perspex glass wall. So do me a favor. Roll an agility for me, just to see if you do it since that's what we had him roll. And add 3 to your dice roll because she's being withheld. She's being held up against the.
Add 3 to mine?
Yeah.
So that'd be 20
Right.
out of 5.
Huh. I'm gonna add 3 to your points, not to your roll, but still 20
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Did you roll? Did you
Seven-
actually just roll a 20?
No, I rolled a 17.
Okay.
And then my agility would be 8.
Your agility would be 8 to 17. You effectively are blocked by Dex's body. You have successfully begun gnawing on Dex's body, however.
Oh.
Which
Oh, good,
Hey
good.
man, chewing is chewing, bro. I appreciate
Take
you
down
standing
the
up.
Guys, I don't know what's
Isn't
going on
it
here.
Yeah,
Everybody's
yeah.
eating each other outside of the thing. I'm gonna cut. We're gonna break for 1
Okay.
second. Cut. You, sir. You enter a giant briefing room. There's a desk, a one-person desk at the front. At this desk, it's very tall. It's probably 8 meters tall. There's a person sitting at the desk, perfectly coiffed hair, beautiful orange level operative who looks down at you and says, "Troubleshooter,
Yes.
where's the rest of your team?"
I arrived alone with a bunch of malfunctioning bots.
So you have left your team, then, Troubleshooter.
Bots cannot be on a team, therefore I am my team.
You were then assigned bots instead of an appropriate troubleshooter team.
Yes, and they were
This is
malfunctioning.
highly unlikely. I don't believe that you're telling me the truth, sir.
I didn't know a bot could get to level orange. That's strange.
Are you, sir, accusing me of being a robot?
I'm not accusing you. I'm just calling it like I see it.
And then,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I just assumed it was the it was the will of computer.
Oh man! So this however many meters, 8 meters tall device folds open like a blooming flower, and petal upon petal of giant laser gun comes rolling out. I want you to roll an agility for me right now. Everybody's just rolling some agility. You could have rolled something. You could have offered a chutzpah check or something, but man, you just went balls
I
in.
did.
Balls
16 with 13 on the so no.
Oh man.
I'm lazed.
I would like to say that
My
you got
eyesight
torn
is
to shreds
awesome.
by the lasers, but there is nothing left. You guys get to see a whole bunch of little laser beams bouncing off. Orange lasers.
While she's distracted, I hot torture.
You hot torch with your hot torch?
Yes.
Wow. Is hot torch a legal device for you to have? I don't remember. Is this something that has been okay?
It's not treasonous.
It's not treasonous.
Personal.
Good. So you have your personal hot torch. It's basically a soldering iron. You suck her with a soldering iron.
what
I
is
like
with
this.
all this hate?
There's a lot of terrible hate going on.
Do I have to roll
It's the
something
worst.
to not die?
No, you can actually roll agility to get out.
Oh, that'd be great. I would appreciate the opportunity to do that.
You guys normally would have all this extra stuff to be using. I'm only rolling. You have nothing, so you can only roll agility because you're just trying to jumping around.
I did not succeed.
You did not succeed.
Did
So
you?
you have now a hot torch has cauterized your the outer portion of your arm and
Oh,
stuck
good.
into your body. It is on. It is burning, and it's sinking slowly into your
Wait, it's
flesh.
fixing it?
No, your other arm. He's trying to,
Oh
You're
no!
missing an arm. You're getting slightly woozy. If you could do me a favor, and if you could roll a hygiene, if you could roll a medical, and if you could roll a biosciences for me.
That seems like three
all
things.
together. Mix all the numbers together. Roll 3 times. Let's get the aggregate number. I'll roll the thing.
Wait,
Nice.
hygiene, medical, and
Did you not hear me?
I'm getting a little
pass.
uncomfortable by the smell and how good
Pass.
it is.
I'm giving you a thumbs up and a nod.
Woo!
pass.
What was the last roll?
6.
Could you take that 6 and turn it into a 15?
Well, you have to touch it, and it's been in my mouth. So enjoy that pizza. The tables have turned.
What else has been in your mouth, Claudia? It seems like a lot of bouncy bubble beverage.
Yeah, I'm
has
really
been in
good
your
at
mouth.
it. I'm
Ladies
really-
and gentlemen, we have more bouncy bottle beverages here. Bouncy bubble beverages. So this equals $500 more. I'm not saying somebody should buy all 5 and have her drink them all right there. Some of them are actually fizzy.
Oh,
too.
suddenly I failed.
Oh man, you completely failed that.
Yeah, that really sucks.
Whereas you pass out, you are now a lifeless. You are breathing, but you have completely passed out. You're. Oh my gosh, Fire Raven points out that you are mostly armless.
Because of this situation and the current predicament that she's in, I take advantage of the. No, I'm going to completely reword everything I just said. I eat the body when it hits the floor, unable to control myself.
Friend
from the smell
computer
of burning flesh.
appreciates your contribution to science. What was once yours
I
is
love
now
you. You guys are
ours.
the best.
You're
Keep
welcome.
this. You guys
The
are.
team
I'm not
is
even doing
very
it. I'm
late
just sitting
for their
here.
briefing. Team performance is obviously the responsibility of the team leader. Whoever is appointed team leader is therefore a traitor. #Horizon.
So you'll notice that none of you have been made a team leader yet. You will once you get a mission briefing, and whoever's the team leader is gonna be fucked. It's been a long time trying to get you here. I would like to give really quickly another brief for those of you just joining us, or for those of you who have forgotten what all this noise and money is going to. Is not only the Hyperloop, which you already know about, but in game here you can affect the game. You guys have been doing a bang up job in destroying these people so far. For $50,
Yes,
you
Rob.
can buy
Just-
a single pip. This pip is something they can use, and Shark Lord has been using, or rather, Vlad the Pimpaler has been using to great effect to augment the rolls made by anybody at any time. $50 is 1 pip. For $100, I will give a large pip, which gets 5. Right, so that's pretty incredible. 5 points, which is awesome. For $100, as just happened with Void Smoker, you can lobby an accusation against a player that must be resolved. So, as you noticed, Void Smoker just pointed out that this group has been terribly led, so whoever is appointed leader will obviously need to stand trial for that situation, even though no one has yet been appointed leader. So, effectively, my hands are now tied into a wonderful, beautiful ribbon, and I will make the HBS Calico is just resubbed. Thank you very much, HBS Calico. I will, of course, make that action take place because that was paid for. For $250, you can buy more clones. So far, the only person who has more clones is Sharky, who actually hasn't died yet. Which might be odd. There's an irony in that, but he can die the most. People only have 6 clones. Most everyone, but for those 2 at the end, have died at least once already, and they haven't even begun their mission briefing. So this is an incredible, if not epic, game of Paranoia so far. And for $100, you can buy one of these bouncy bubble beverages to feed to any of these people. I will tell you that the next one that's gotten for Claudia, she'll get a small one.
Yes!
These are not carbonated. These are carbonated. But she has gotten 3 already. So that's been a pretty big mess. I'm kind of surprised she's even sitting there.
It's fine. I'm unconscious.
So, where are we at? We have a person over here. You have a plan?
Oh, I during that donation, I jumped on her body and ate the unconscious body.
You consumed her body.
Well, it was the smell of the burning flesh, little overwhelming. Couldn't really help myself.
You consumed your fellow troubleshooter's body.
As a hungry individual, and I looked at my fellow brother and I was like, "Guys, it's pretty fucking good. You should join in on this. Like, it's pretty fucking good.
Stand by.
Pretty good."
Okay, now we have a bit of a technicality here. I would like every single one of you to roll a bootlicking for me, except for Claudia, who is now dead.
I'm unconscious.
No, you're dead. You were eaten.
No, oh wait, it happened?
Bootlicking.
Bootlicking is a little tough given I have a Vampire of the Masquerade player sheet.
Huh. Seems like you're fucked. Please roll for me a bootlicking, starting with you.
16 with 4 is the, yeah, no.
That's shit. You?
4 and 4.
4 and 4. Yeah, that's shit.
I'm fucked.
You're fucked. There's nothing you could find on the Vampire of the Masquerade sheet to accommodate.
Maybe like this one, bro, or maybe like I don't know. Maybe
This is where the fun comes.
Politics.
Politics, nice. Roll a politics for me.
I
See,
probably
you
should've chosen
weren't.
something
You didn't
else.
have to be screwed. I have to look something up real quick here, guys. I'm sorry. Make sure I'm doing this right.
Oh, my ears.
I'm still fucked. Still fucked.
All right, you sir.
16.
Against
6.
6. Wow, you guys are those dice loaded? Are they messed up? I'm completely lost. I am not yet convinced that there was a reason for you to eat that body. I thought that you guys could make a wonderful case for that.
Unconscious.
No, not a thing. So I need you guys to take action. We'll start on this side and make our way down. What action do you think you'll be taking?
Have I been resurrected yet?
Tube, and then you come
okay.
stepping out of the tube. There you go. Nice, you're now resurrected.
That seems treasonous to me. I'm gonna go ahead and report that.
The eating
Yeah.
seems treasonous.
Question,
So
good
go ahead and
sir.
make a report on your arm. Wait your turn, sir. Otherwise, it's pretty shitty against the rules. You, sir, Dex.
I stand and point and scream, bioweapon mouth! Bioweapon mouth!
Nice, I like this. So there's a obvious bioweapon mouth situation. Pizza, would you mind That's beautiful. There's a message that needs to be. So you're screaming bioweapon mouth. I would like you to do me a favor and go ahead and roll for oratory. You are. I'm going to skip you for a second since you're the center of this. You, sir, at the end, who has done nothing in this whole game yet, which is kind of annoying. What are you doing?
After all this confusion, I release my grips on Dex, and seeing my bro eat this human, I cheer him on and say he should be squad leader. That's who I want leading us. My bro.
All right. So you have somebody saying that you have a bioweapon mouth. You have somebody saying you're obviously treasonous. You have another person verifying your treason and saying he agrees with your treason, which is sort of terrorist and communist and maybe even mutinous.
Bro.
What do you plan on doing?
I plan on accusing the sir on the end for somehow knowing what had happened in the room.
This
while
is
not
a
even,
good point.
Not even being there.
This is an
I think this individual
excellent
has
point.
some sort of connection to some otherworldly knowledge base that we know not of, and it is freaking me the fuck out.
This is very good.
Indeed!
I have a simple
Yeah.
answer for that.
Okay, what did you roll?
A 4
On
chutzpah.
I love it. You're gonna chutzpah this. What is your simple answer, sir?
Simple answer for that. The brain stem remains active for a little while. My laser sliced body, little eye, I can see it all. Maintain the memories after I'm cloned. I saw it happen. Don't try to shark your way out of this.
Your explanation makes our science sound incredibly cool, and thus you are correct. So how do you respond not only to this accusation, but also to the accusation by your partner in crime here that you are, in fact, some kind of mutinous creature who did, in fact, eat his partner and he likes it?
I panic, and in that panic, I continue eating all three of the individuals to my left, but not my bro, because he's my bro.
Wait,
So
I
you're
just
going to go.
got here.
She's
I
not
panic,
here.
I panic.
Her-
I'm sorry.
She's in
I
a tube.
panic.
You can stay in the tube.
Oh,
if you want
I'm gonna stay in the tube. Yeah,
You're in a tube that's now getting splattered with blood. It's insanity. You are being chased by a giant wild shark creature.
No. I merely have an appetite.
I will say.
I
Vlad the Impaler,
haven't
not
resolved
a
my
shark.
oratory, but I want to throw the hot torch into his mouth.
So you're going to chuck. I need you to use throwing weapons for me. Roll a throwing weapons for me. Give this gentleman on the very end.
4 and 13.
For.
Rolled a 4 throwing weapons. And my oratorio was 3 and 4.
Did you just do an oratory? I wanted you to do a throwing weapons.
Throwing weapons was 4 and 13.
So you under. Like,
Under well.
you have a score of 13 and you rolled a 4. Wow, you effectively chuck a soldering iron into his mouth, but
Tasty.
it
What?
goes in.
Throw
It's
more
fine.
shit in my mouth.
Cool. No, there's a giant, hot, burning soldering iron in your mouth. Do me a favor and roll a medical. Quickly.
That is a 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Your awesome inside shark mouth has is not affected at all. Who gave me this? Who gave us this? Come over there.
I'm gonna stay in the tube. Oh, but people!
I don't know. Seeing my bro go crazy like this, I feel like I need to stop him. So I'm gonna jump on you, man.
Whoa! Come on!
It's for your own good.
I just. Panic, man! It doesn't mean anything.
All right, cool. That's excellent. So you've chucked your soldering iron into his mouth. It was ineffective. What is it that you are doing? Claudia's in a tube. I'm sorry, Anne, you're in a tube.
I'm still in the tube. I'm
You're
gonna
in
stay in
the
here
tube.
until the blood stops.
You did a thing secretly.
I'm sneaking up on him to jump on him.
Okay. So you're doing the Burger King behind him.
Yes.
Rolling up behind him, ready to give it a go. So before you do, the Pizza Hut. Sorry. So what we're gonna get to is you are now immediately attacked.
Right.
You were in a throwing action and thusly inadvertently dodged. You are attacking him. Where are you attacking him? And you're doing it, I assume, with your giant shark mouth.
Well, it's a normal mouth per se. It just happens to go for his jugular.
His jugular.
Yes.
How do you
the neck.
respond to that?
I attempt to block.
You attempt to block with your closed fists.
Closed fists.
His jugular.
This will stop my mouth. Okay.
Okay, so I would like you to roll an agility, and you to roll. I'd like you to roll a bioweapons, actually, sir, and you to roll an agility.
Oh, you don't have that? Oh, I wonder why.
15, 13.
Nice, you're in. Wait, which is which?
15's the roll, 13's the DC.
Oh!
You know, pips and stuff.
I'm
I
in
don't
a
know.
slight predicament
I
here
gave
because
mine away.
the closest thing I have to a bioweapon might be one of my advantage backgrounds, but that could put me at a disadvantage to use that in this particular.
It sounds very wishy-washy to me. Are you a communist or are you a troubleshooter? Make a decisive action, sir.
I use my advantage of being a shark.
What?
And I succeed.
So effectively, in attempting to hide the fact that you're a shark, you rely on the fact that you are, in point of fact, absolutely a shark, and effectively devour his arms.
I'm in the tube.
Both of them are now in your shark belly, along with some doll heads.
Yeah,
and-
this.
As I run, I report
You're reporting
use
to-
of Pip and shark nature.
I report that he's got contraband,
You
but I asked
can't
him
report
to.
a thing.
Help, report he's got contraband.
You're bleeding all over yourself and the floor.
Report he's got
Luckily for you, your
contraband.
blood is red. Genova Plus points out that communists use pips, which I believe is what you are reporting. As that was a. There you go. No, wait, we get it. We're doing it now. Sorry, 20-second delay. You got it. You are taking a leap. Throw me an agility. Let's see what happens.
10.
You roll a 10 against?
Well, sneaking of 11. Agility of 5.
Would you rather roll?
I went to sneak up on him to jump on him.
Is that what you would have rolled?
Yes.
Next time, tell me. I
Okay.
asked you to roll an agility and you failed. It's the worst. So you jump past him onto the ground. You roll into a small pool of blood being dropped by that gentleman. Slide into the Perspex glass door, and here we are. A shark is now on top of Ham.
No!
Ham's being eaten. You are going to send a report to Friend Computer. Hold on. Friend Computer would like some proof. I can tell you that I am the arbiter of proof, and you could obviously employ some bootlicking if you wanted, unless you wanted to use some kind of skill that you pick. But bootlicking is always an option.
I scoop up the brainstem that recorded the whole thing off the floor, and
Whose brainstem?
his remaining brainstem.
For science!
We have a thing, ladies and gentlemen, for science.
Friend Computer appreciates your contribution to science.
$164.
What was once yours is now ours. You're welcome.
Dear computer, the only way to determine if Sharky Lord is really a shark and a commie is to cut open his stomach and look for body parts and license plates.
Oh.
Please have a troubleshooter perform surgery right away. Hashtag Shiawas.
This is something that I need to do, ladies and gentlemen. This is very good. Let's have you. Friend Computer has returned to me. Yes. All right. Oh my gosh. Things are gonna get. Oh my gosh. Things are gonna get serious here, guys. I just got informed by Friend Computer that we have now breached the $10,000 mark. Obviously, that's a giant giveaway. Obviously. So go ahead, do some stuff. Look at the air horns in business. Actually, I think Sharky Lord / Zach is gonna do some stuff. Right? We got some stuff happening. Look at this business. Also, we're gonna do another giveaway.
Can I hold it?
Beautiful. Is that a 3D printed heart?
It is, and it. Oh my gosh, it rotates. The
Oh
entire
my
thing
Lord.
changes.
What?
Oh my. Wait. We need to show. Where's the close-up camera? It's
Don't
red
think-
because I'm not a. Where is it?
Use that one right there. That's a good one.
Right.
Now you're just out of focus. You were in focus here and
You hand it to me and I can show it off.
Yeah, do that.
Look at this.
Do that.
Yeah, there we go. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Is this what we're giving away? Is
one of the
This
things.
is the cool. It's been touched by pizza, and
Oh, that's so.
licked by me. Love it.
He's gonna
Look at
lick
this.
your heart and
This
taste
is
your
good.
health.
I've licked your heart. This is really cool. This is 3D printed then.
Yeah.
This is. I need a 3D printer. This is the best. I want one of these. Okay, so we won this. What is there anything else special at 10,000 outside, of course?
A bunch of big giveaways and also a lot of BattleTech stuff. So
A lot of BattleTech. So this is obviously the giveaway. Keep talking in chat, and that'll be cool. Would you like my heart? Yeah, very nice. We have a 4 o'clock giveaway as well, which is like right now.
Oh my
It's-
gosh.
It's the Case of the Fallen. Like, well, I did not hear. Friend Computer was hard. People were talking. What was that? Friend.
Piece of Soylent.
Zekior is our winner for the 10,000 giveaway. For the 4 o'clock giveaway, what are we doing? I'm sorry, you'll have to forgive me. I did not hear you, Friend Computer. Oh, an entire case of Soylent. This sounds awesome. So how do we enter that? If you are in the United States or in Canada, type Hyperloop. You guys are doing it already. You did it 20 seconds ago. It's great. Soylent giveaway. You guys get some Soylent. It's nothing like the B3, but I can tell you if you do win, I will make sure that we send you some bouncy bottle beverage or bouncy bubble beverage labels for your Soylent that you can put on your Soylent for you. It's probably just a graphic. I'll just keep it. I'll include it. It'll be awesome. Friend Computer tells me that now we have to cut back to the AMA to talk to the Reddit, to check out the Reddit AMA.